What's up, y'all? It's your boy AR2, and it's your boy Cam, and that's Cam with a K, and we are the Russell Twins. DC, this Saturday, DRT, we're doing righteous things, because we're coming down to Gonzales, Louisiana at VHS Pro Wrestling 225, and we're going to bring home those Pro Wrestling 225 Tag Team Championships. Yes, the Tag Team Championship that Killjoy has. That's Korey, Konstantine, and Wess won, right?
Right, yes.
You see, the name is very fitting.
It is.
Killjoy.
Right.
Ever since y'all been Tag Team Champions, y'all been killing everyone's joy.
Right.
But you see, not DRT's joy, you understand me? Our joy is far past comprehension.
Yes,
you see, our joy cannot be tamed. You see, Killjoy, DRT, through all trials and tribulations, whether that be us losing the Tag Team Championships, whether that be us losing our last match, well, hey, that means nothing to us. Instead, we prosper. Instead, we push forward. Hey, wait. I want somebody back there. I want somebody, whoever's watching this video, I want you to get a piece of paper. I want you to get a pen, and I want you to write down the name Korey Konstantine. I want you to write down the name Wess Warren. And I want you guys to memorize them, right? Because you guys are going to have to bring those to the coroner's office to identify 2 dead bodies when we give those 2 a dirt nap, and that's to the grave.
So I can drop you on your head.
Welcome, Pro Wrestling 225 family, to a brand new episode of Unleashed. I'm Spencer Hunt alongside Landon Corbin, and it is time for Pro Wrestling 225 to step back to the 80s with VHS Wrestling. In our main event tonight, the focus will shift to Xtian Blake, the #1 contender for the Pro Wrestling 225 Heavyweight Championship. In just 1 month's time at Destined Forever, he will be challenging Vladimir Koloff in one of the biggest rematches in our company's history. But tonight, the #1 contender is here and ready to take on any challenger, and he will do just that in an open challenge.
Who in their right mind would want to fight the game changer with everything that's going through his mind right now? We'll find out later tonight But first, we're going to kick things off here at VHS Wrestling with the Pro Wrestling 225 Tag Team Championships as the Killjoys defend against the high-flying DRT.
That's right, Landon. Faction warfare is heating up in Pro Wrestling 225 as the Killjoys defend tonight against former champions in DRT. But we want to take a look now at our faction power rankings coming out of Honor and Pride. And Landon, if you look, things are exactly where they were after 225 Mania, despite the ups and downs, right? Braxton Hunter retains the SEC championship in that brass knuckles on a pole match at Honor and Pride. But the focus shifts to VHS Wrestling. And Landon, there are so many opportunities here in Gonzales to shake these power rankings up.
That's right. All 4 of our top 4 teams in our power rankings are here at VHS Wrestling. Let's get things started with our Tag Team Championship match. Let's send it down to Alexis Windsor in the ring.
Okay, for our first match this evening as well, special guest commentators joining us this evening, your tag team champions, property of self.
Bring the music up.
Landon, can you believe that we are about to get joined on commentary by the tag team champions, TJ Slater and Levi Lucas, property of self?
Here they come, man. We've talked about it. Nasty Co affiliates have been on a tear here in Pro Wrestling 225, and we're going to be joined by 2 of the brightest minds in the tag team division, providing a little bit of extra commentary. You know, in my mind, I think these guys just want to get a little bit of a closer look at the competition in the tag team division here. What do you think?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. The reality is they have a match later tonight against the Pillar, right? Big matchup. But 2 other factions that are settling and fighting for the Pro Wrestling 225 Tag Team Championships here tonight. So, of course, Levi Lucas and TJ Slater want a closer look.
It's going to be a really interesting matchup later tonight for those tag titles, but we have these set of tag champions joining us right now. You know, I think we're going to learn a lot in that tag team championship match. Well, here we go. Welcome to commentary, property of self.
A really warm reception for the tag team champions over there. Welcome to commentary.
Thank you for recognizing us as the true tag team champions of Pro Wrestling 225.
Did I say true tag team champions?
Well, you didn't have to.
It's implied.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's implied.
got it.
You do have the championship belt, so.
And they did introduce us first.
That is true.
They did that.
Oh, brother.
Listen,
These goofies.
this is a different
brother.
reaction than property of self got.
TJ, if I'm not mistaken, we did beat DRT before, have we not?
Yeah.
Look at this guy. Look at him.
Don't point at me.
Don't point at us. Come on, man.
That's not very nice.
Oh, goodness.
I thought they would be a little bit more coordinated for twins. But that's okay. I mean, I guess.
Well, I have to ask you guys, DRT looked like they had your number at our last show until you had, how many, 3 or 4 different Nasty Co's come out to help you? What was that about?
I don't recall.
You remember that, right, Landon?
Yeah, I mean, that was one hell of a hat trick that you guys were able to pull off.
If the Nesco did help us, as you say, then wouldn't we have gotten disqualified? But as I recall, we won 1, 2, 3. So, yeah, I don't know.
Well, from one pair of tag team champions to another, here come the Pro Wrestling 225 Tag Team Champions.
Are we bringing a weapon to the ring?
Now, I don't know about these championship belts.
They look fun.
Yeah, it's like I said before. We're the true tag team championship. The true tag team champions of Pro Wrestling 225. These guys are a bunch of fakers right here.
Fakers.
They're a bunch of frauds.
Who are those guys?
They're a bunch of frauds.
To my knowledge, property of self, you guys have not stepped into the ring with the Killjoys yet. Is that right?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter.
Walking around with lesser championship belts than ours.
How do you make that call? How are those belts less than what you guys have?
Because
These are
property
newer.
because property itself has these belts. And we look at them, standing around. No. We're the tag team champions right here. Right here. The true tag team champions.
It sounds like the champion makes the belt,
and
and
then
not the other way around.
And those guys, they don't have any championship belts at all.
DRT, former
Yeah, we
Pro
beat you.
Wrestling 225
We beat
Tag
you.
Team
We
Champions.
beat you last time. Hey, focus on that. Focus on that. Focus on that. Yeah.
That actually does bring up a really good point. Why are you guys out here? If you feel so confident that you beat DRT, that you're better than the Killjoys, what brings you to ringside for this championship match?
Like, we do what we want to, right?
Listen, of course, but I didn't know what the reason was. Why? What was the reason?
Because we want to.
Are you game planning? Did Nasty Co send you guys out here? I don't.
Listen,
Just asking.
property itself, even though we are the best, the true tag team champions of Pro Wrestling 225, we still would like to come out and scout some competition for ourselves. It's not that much competition, but still competition nonetheless.
Well, if you ask me, the Pro Wrestling 225 Tag Team division is red hot competition everywhere you look. And these are two of the best to do it right here in Pro Wrestling 225. The Killjoys tying it up with DRT for the tag team titles. Here we go. And a takedown immediately. AR2 has that waist lock.
Yeah, I wouldn't have fallen for that.
You really don't think so?
No, not at all.
Korey Konstantine using that power to turn things around. And he's got the side headlock in, wrench tight. You see this jean and retro attire here at VHS Wrestling from Korey Konstantine. Looks pretty good.
Calm down, we're doing commentary. Calm down.
I noticed they're not chanting POS, and not a single POS chant, as it turns out.
That's fine, these people don't understand what true championship are.
Oh!
Should have seen that coming
That's what
from
he
Korey
did.
Konstantine.
Hard shot there to Cam. Wait a minute. Korey puts on the brakes.
Listen, that's the power of DRT. That's what they do better. Wait, watch
Wait
it.
a minute.
Hey!
He's not even legal.
Hey, Ref! Get control!
Get him in the ring.
Constantine with the cheap shot to Dirty Cam. Cam returns the favor and throws Constantine back
Get
in
back
the
on
ring.
the apron! Get back on the apron! Hey, no, it ain't gonna be me!
It is going to be a challenge, Landon, I think, for both of these teams to keep their focus on each other instead of on POS here at ringside.
Look at this tandem offense from the
They
Twins.
stole that from us. We did that.
We literally did that.
Yeah.
Cam shoots the half, going for the cover. No, Korey
They
kicks
didn't
out at
do it
one.
nearly as nice as us.
Is there anything, guys, that these teams you think do as well as or better than you? What do you think the strengths are for these two teams?
They breathe, so that's good for them. Other than that,
They do a good job looking alike.
they're really good at that.
Yeah, they look alike. So they do a pretty good job at that.
It's like thing one and thing two.
Look at this springboard drop kick from AR2.
That's okay. Okay, decent.
Korey Konstantine might be in trouble here.
Yeah, he needs to get to Wes Warren in the corner. Warren obviously can tell that Korey Konstantine needs help. But look at this. Walks
Wow.
into some tandem offense and only made things worse for the Killjoys.
Oh!
All things coming up, DRT in this Pro Wrestling 225 Tag Team Championship match.
Don't let them do that to you. Don't let them do that to you.
I thought they were gonna do something.
Hey!
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 Whoa,
Things are breaking down right in front of us.
What's going on?
whoa,
Hey!
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hey! Hey, we trying to do commentary over here. What y'all doing?
No.
This is not
What
good.
y'all doing?
This
Hey!
is not good.
Hey,
Don't be
hey,
using that.
Hey, see us right here? Don't you see us? Hey,
Look at us.
watch it. Watch it. Look,
You about to mess up.
the
Hey,
champions are
check yourself
trying to
before you wreck
commentate
yourself.
on your match.
Check
all right?
yourself
They're
before you
trying
wreck
to-
yourself. I told you! Silly goose.
That's what y'all did.
Landon, that's what we said. I said these teams are going to have to stay with their focus away from POS, but that's why you guys are out
As
here.
true champions, we will never let ourselves get distracted like that.
And you're absolutely
And that's
right.
why-
They
that's
did get
why-
distracted.
That's why the Russell twins are not champions, and Property itself are.
Hey, these two guys are emotionally unstable. They let words get to their head.
Hey, stay focused on the match.
It's like Chronicles of Riddick. Like,
Oh, Warren. Huge clothesline in the corner there. And now the whole idea of
seen
this
Ashley
match has shifted.
Look at this hard knee from Warren.
Well,
We're trying
remember,
it right here.
it was in this building, Wes Warren with one of the best Super Gold Rumble performances of all time, with the most eliminations ever, and he's looking to capitalize on that momentum tonight at the expense of DRT. 80s player, you don't like that?
Thing that they have going there.
he looks like a motorcycle rider that's trying to ride a bike.
I mean, talk about explosive.
Yeah, I mean, AR2 hit real hard there.
Good job, Wes.
Wes Warren smells blood in the water. Wait a minute. Still fight. Left in AR2.
But that's what Wes Warren's so good at.
Hey, hey. Hey, get back in your corner.
Hey, you gonna let him do that to your brother? That's crazy. I wouldn't let them do that to my brother.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that hurt.
And comes Korey
Is it like the
Konstantine.
twin telepathy? Does he feel everything he feels?
Hard
Big.
shot to the midsection. Snapmare. And oh man, that hard running knee. AR2 is in desperate need of a tag.
Last time I saw Korey Konstantine, he was getting beat by Dave Martinez a few shows ago.
That was one hell of a match.
I recall there being a little bit of help from, I don't know, both of you guys and Nasty Co on the outside. That match was practically 4-on-1.
I don't recall that.
So you're blaming us for him not having friends?
That's not what I said. Just when it looked like AR2 was going to make the tag,
I like that.
that did look like something out of you guys' playbook.
Yeah.
I've definitely seen that
That's
before.
definitely that.
And turns things around. Korey Konstantine's trying to end it right here, but no, we have a kick out.
Hey, you better get up. Your brother's in trouble.
Levi, TJ, I have to ask you guys, in the faction rankings in Pro Wrestling 225, you guys are second right now behind the Pillar, but you're set to face the Pillar later on here at VHS Wrestling. What do you need to do to get the job done? Really?
I have a question. Why are we second in the ranking? We're the tag team champions.
They have the
Pillar?
SEC championship, they have the women's
Okay,
championship.
But this is a faction ranking, right?
It
So
is.
as a team, what have they done? As a team,
I
as
just-
a faction,
Two
as a faction,
championships
as
to
a
one.
team.
Listen, we don't
we
make the
have
rankings.
one tag team champions.
So
we should be.
we have two belts.
Yeah, we should be number one.
They also have two belts. So how does that put them ahead of us?
You have a chance to prove it tonight. You have a chance to prove it against the Pillar.
Yeah. We'll take care of it. Easy. Braxton Hunter, T. Gaines.
Oh, that was weak.
Killjoys trying to find the winning combination against the Russell twins here tonight. It's been vicious strikes. Pretty much from start to finish.
Hey.
Here we go. In comes Konstantine. We see a second one, and we do that knee to the back.
Well,
I give the Killjoys some credit. They're definitely showing some tag team ingenuity right now.
Well, and Levi, they're only getting better. The longer Korey Konstantine and Wes Warren team together, the better they're going to get.
That's true.
Hard snapdragon here from the champion.
Oh, wait.
Oh my gosh.
The straps, they're coming down. The straps are down. It's serious. Wait.
Oh my God.
No! What's going on?
This is a family show.
What is this? You want to see this? You people want to see this?
Gonzales seeing more of Korey Konstantine than they had bargained for tonight.
This is Tidy Whitey's.
Oh! That's what he gets.
Yep, all that time wasted. Dirty Cam desperate for a tag.
Stop him.
Once you get in that
Stop
ring.
him.
Could be his moment.
Stop him.
And it comes. Dirty Cam.
Dirty Cam is on fire in there.
No.
Pace, quicken.
No.
Everybody impressed with DRT. Well, everybody but maybe Proper yourself.
No. Not impressed at all. There we go.
Wes Warren turns
Stop.
things around. No. Cam gets the foot up.
Look at
rolls
this.
right through. There's that space and hits that drop kick. Electric offense from DRT. Let's see it. And just on the ropes.
We ain't gonna wear this. We ain't gonna wear this. See? That's why y'all are not champions.
Dirty Cam was so sure that was it, and maybe it would have been.
Come on, Wes.
Got to stay in there. Back in comes AR2.
Come on, Wes.
Seems like you picked a favorite over there.
There we go.
Korey into
There
the
we go.
save.
There we go.
Now these two just trading strikes
There we
in
go.
the center of the ring.
There we go.
While Gonzales cheers for the Russell
Calm down,
twins.
calm down.
And POS has never heard of unbiased commentary. Very much rooting for the Killjoys team.
Just a bit of competition.
We're down to 2-on-1 here.
Look at this.
Nice.
This could be it right here. Wes
Clever.
Warren might have it. Cam kicks out.
Stay on them. Stay on them.
And DRT has done a great job of staying alive and finding these moments to get in that electric offense. It could just take that one more opening to secure the tag team championships.
But notice, when the Killjoys are in control, the pace of this match slows down. That's their strength. They want to beat them to a pulp from the very... Oh, here we go. Wait.
Oh, no!
The save.
Oh, my
Miscommunication!
gosh. They hit each other.
Oh my gosh, step that on step that climb.
Look out, DRT! Going
This is
right
their
for Wes
moment.
Warren. This could be it right here.
No. Oh!
Are they going to send the Killjoys to the grave?
No!
What? He stopped it. He stopped it. It's just two. It's two.
Is that legal?
Oh, this match continues regardless.
Hey, Konstantine.
Ref, get control. Get him out of that ring, ref.
This thing was as good as over.
Call it what you want to. Killjoys are still your tag champs as it stands. This
Come on,
match
Wes.
continues.
Focus, Wes. Focus.
Now we've got some one-on-one action here. No, a throat chop here from Wes Warren. Wes Warren backing up Cam to the corner.
Well, Korey Konstantine definitely bought Wes Warren some valuable time to recover.
Oh, hard shot to the back here. Wes Warren going to try and do some more damage to that back. No, Cam lands on his feet and gets that his step up enziguri.
Hey, get away from us. Back up.
Wait a minute.
Step away, sir.
Wes Warren really sneaky here. He just grabbed a hand of that gold. DJ Petrie doesn't see it. Now he does.
Oh! Right in the cacahuates.
That had to be the plan the whole time. Wes Warren knew he wasn't going to be able to use that championship belt. Korey Konstantine sneaks in and hits the low blow.
I didn't actually see that.
Of course you saw it. Who are you trying to kid?
But now, Warren's got him up for it. This is it, the Joy Killer. And this thing is as good as over.
And the Killjoys retain at VHS Wrestling.
The Russell twins definitely tried their hardest, but unfortunately, they were not able to get the job done.
Wasn't really that impressive.
Did you get what you wanted out of coming out of here?
So,
POS?
I'm actually impressed with the Killjoys. The Russell twins, not so much. They losing it.
But again, DRT is cheated out of a win. Again, it happens to them.
I didn't really see it.
Good job, guys. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. I'm
tag team
impressed.
champions.
We're still the real champions, but I'm impressed.
I am not your stepchild. You cannot put your hands on me.
We beat
Go.
them already
Skedaddle.
too. We beat them
Go
too.
somewhere.
We beat them too.
Yeah.
The Killjoys seem to think that they are the true tag team champions
They're
of Pro
not.
Wrestling 225.
They're not.
they
but,
think.
but they won, so I give them credit for that.
Poor things.
Once again, losers.
You got hit so hard.
Referee, good job. Good job, ref. You called it right down the middle. Good job. Good job.
DRT robbed again. Killjoys, Pro Wrestling 225 Tag Team Champions. Carver yourself, thanks so much for scouting the competition out here.
Later on, Carver yourself will be victorious over the Pillars, taking over that #1 spot for the faction.
Good luck in the main event.
Good luck, man. Main event, exactly.
All right, it is I, Jay Smiles, the all-in-one, the prodigy of the pillar, and my tip is 100%. It is fully healed from the damage done to it this past November at Locked and Loaded by Hunter Law. And June 21st, he defends the Movement Championship against me at VHS presented by 225. Little fun fact about the Movement Championship, Hunter Law is the first and the only Movement Champion. So how poetic would it be? What a story it would be if the student finally surpasses the master. Hunter, I have one little advice for you. You better get that tip warmed up. You better get it ready, because I'm going to grip it. I'm going to rip it, just like you did to me. My chickens are fully fed. My Dorito back is fully spread. And you will bear witness to a new movement champion.
We're back here in Gonzales, Louisiana for VHS Wrestling. And let me tell you something, Spencer. Things are heating up in the heavyweight division here in Pro Wrestling 225. And our colleague, Gabby Davis, recently had the chance to sit down with our heavyweight champion, Vladimir Koloff. Man, what I wouldn't give to sit down with that man for an afternoon.
It's about more than just the heavyweight champion, Landon. Gabby also got a chance to sit down with the Pro Wrestling 225 general manager, Brett Ian Landry, who has been such an integral part of this rivalry between Xtian Blake and Vladimir Koloff. And speaking of the #1 contender, Gabby also sat down with Xtian Blake. And so you can see all three of those interviews on our Unleashed channel now as we get you set for Destined Forever in July. But Landon, let's wait no further. It's time for Xtian Blake's open challenge in the main event of Unleashed. It was in this building 4 short months ago that Xtian Blake beat all the odds and became the first ever 2-time winner of the Super Gold Rumble. And now he has a date with Destiny and a date with Vladimir Koloff and the Pro Wrestling 225 Heavyweight Championship at Destined Forever.
We're just a few short weeks away from that epic encounter. What's gotta be seen as the most highly anticipated rematch in Pro Wrestling 225 history. But tonight, the game changer is laying out the challenge to the locker room. Anybody that wants to step up, now is your moment.
Who's it gonna be? Who is gonna be facing Xtian Blake? Well.
Well, here comes the greatest. JTM steps up.
What a response. JTM is here. Remember, it was back in this building at Super Gold 9 where JTM had a shot at Vladimir Koloff in the Pro Wrestling 225 Heavyweight Championship. How appropriate is it that now he's here to face the winner of the Rumble and the now #1 contender in Xtian Blake?
Here we go, and yeah, absolutely. JTM's performance in that match, among the best we've ever seen him between those ropes. This is going to be very, very interesting, Spencer.
Well, Landon, I just have to point out, here we are, 1 month away from Destined Forever. Xtian Blake is standing there in the middle of the ring, facing one of the best in Pro Wrestling 225. Where is the heavyweight champion?
You're absolutely right. Vladimir Koloff, nowhere to be seen. We know he sat down just a few days ago with Gabby Davis for an exclusive interview. Xtian Blake shows up here to keep the blood pumping. He wants an open challenge, and no heavyweight champion here at VHS Wrestling at all. These two jockeying for position here. Looks like JTM's got that wrist lock in. Trying to turn it into a hammerlock, but no, Xtian Blake turns things around quickly.
I was wondering why I was in such a good mood. I thought it was because the return to Gonzales, VHS Wrestling, but then I realized it's because Vladimir Koloff isn't here. I feel great.
Be that as it may, I think a little bit of respect on the name of the heavyweight champion is appropriate in times like this, but maybe that's my opinion.
It sure is your opinion, Landon. Here's the challenge laid out in front of us, though, right? As Xtian Blake and JTM continue to feel each other out. Look at this. Takedown there by Xtian Blake. Front face lock.
I mean, Xtian Blake absolutely on the top of his game here in Pro Wrestling 225. Unbelievably getting that second win in the Super Gold Rumble after what we saw he went through earlier that night against Michael White.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. He, against medical advice and, of course, against the wishes of General Manager Brady and Landry, he still competed, just like he's still competing tonight. And so I ask you this. What would it do to the confidence of Xtian Blake if JTM picks up the win?
Well, as we see this clean break here between the two of them, clearly the sportsmanship, full game. Yeah, I mean, JTM has a huge opportunity to upset Xtian Blake here before his championship match. I think it would probably, put JTM in the head of Xtian Blake going into that heavyweight championship match, no doubt. Could that be the deciding factor? If Xtian Blake cannot pick up the win tonight, does that mean Vladimir Koloff has all but already won the match at Destined Forever?
Landon, I just want you to notice it was all friendly competition, clean breaks, but just now JTM getting a little physical, shoving Xtian Blake out of the corner there. Listen, these are two very, very proud competitors here in Pro Wrestling 225. JTM is no pushover, and he's here to prove that to Xtian Blake here tonight.
Double tie up, no. JTM gets the upper hand here with a side headlock.
Taking it to the #1 contender for the Pro Wrestling 225 Heavyweight Championship.
Xtian turns things around, but no, JTM gets the upper hand on that exchange. You better believe JTM knows just how much a win in this situation would mean for his career.
Well, we know it was in this building he had his first ever shot at the Heavyweight Championship, and once you taste that, you want it again. And a win tonight over Xtian Blake surely would put him next in line.
Almost guarantees your shot, Spencer. And what do you make of this sort of this attitude, where is Xtian Blake's head at issuing this open challenge here tonight, just a few weeks before his heavyweight championship match?
Well, it's the same competitor, Xtian Blake. Oh, man. Xtian Blake has always been. He's always the one in that ring. He's always the one proving himself. He doesn't need to take a month off to prove it, to say that he's ready and rest up. He will be ready for Vladimir Koloff, and you can trust Xtian Blake on that one.
These two
oh my God!
have come with a new level of intensity in this one. I don't know, are you calling this friendly competition anymore?
I think that line has been passed.
All right, here we go.
Xtian returns the favor. They're paying attention now.
JTM's gonna be tasting that one for a week, and now they're trading here in the center of the ring. And these are two scrappers, Spencer. JTM absolutely taking it to our #1 contender, but Xtian Blake turns things around and what a right hand.
I think I just saw a tooth flying on the front row.
JTM's gonna be counting him. Brings him down to the mat. Punts that leg right through JTM, but look at that hit to the back of the head. Hooks the leg. JTM kicks out at 1.
The last thing I would ever want to do being in the ring with Xtian Blake is ask him to turn up the intensity.
But wait a minute, look at Xtian Blake. He likes what he sees out of JTM. This is exactly what he wanted to get out of this match, Spencer. I think this is exactly the game plan. Xtian Blake wanted to test himself against the best 225 has to offer, and look at these two trading back and forth. That's what he needed.
Well, and one of the things he said in his exclusive interview with Gabby Davis was that Vladimir Koloff wakes him up, and I think that's what he's trying to get out of JTM here tonight, and I think it's working. Charges after him. JTM does get out of the corner, and there's a kick to the back there.
Uppercut turns it into a snapmare. And that hard shot to the back like we've seen from JTM before. Hooks the leg, challengers, gets the shoulder up.
Listen, JTM, former leader of Disobey, grew up with Brandon Collins and Simon Phillips. You think he doesn't know how to take a punch and bounce back?
Can imagine those three have been scrapping ever since they were babies. Hard shot here, Xtian. And look at this, we've seen this before.
Perfect fisherman. Xtian does kick out. And it's important that JTM stays on the #1 contender now.
Absolutely, JTM. Anytime you smell blood in the water against Xtian Blake, you cannot let up. And sticking right to him, a little bit surprised at this. That boot right to the throat from JTM.
Yeah, I mean, I think we've already seen this match has gotten a little less friendly, and we know JTM is capable of anything in that ring.
You can go to some dark places, that's for sure.
Here we are. It looks like he's using that rope, maybe choking Xtian Blake there.
Well, I mean, you know, kind of smart. If Xtian Blake can't breathe, he can't hit you. Sucker punch here.
Whips Blake across. Runs into a back elbow there. And listen, I think JTM is still a little rattled from earlier on in this match. Those big strikes, that obviously that massive forearm in the corner here.
No doubt. JTM not letting up. This is very smart offense. Oh man, that knee right to the mush. And look at this neck wrench here. Keeping it to the game changer. Xtian Blake trying to turn around, trying to find the ropes.
Pro Wrestling 225 family firmly behind the game changer, it seems, here tonight. Even though I did see some Russian sympathizers here that were hoping to see Vladimir Koloff. Glad they're disappointed.
JTM gets that neck breaker in. Only a 2 count. But look at this. Now JTM again staying right on Xtian Blake, not affording any opportunity for Xtian to get in offense. Now he's got that waist lock in.
Blake does work his way back up to a vertical base here. Trying to get out of this waist lock.
JTM trying to get him up. That power advantage is going to go to Blake here.
Oh, an elbow straight to the head there.
JTM goes back to that waist lock though. Looks like he's looking for a German. Xtian escapes again.
Another elbow. I don't know how many more of those JTM can take.
JTM tries to follow through, but no, Xtian had it scouted.
Power slam, cover, and a kick out by JTM. But some very valuable time being bought there by Xtian Blake.
Absolutely. Now for the first time in a while, Xtian Blake has a second to breathe. And he gets the support of the Pro Wrestling 225 family.
Yep, we've seen this attitude from Xtian before too. He knows how good he is.
Almost egging JTM on. He wants to get hit.
He wants the biggest fight possible. That's all, I mean, the king of Cajun strong style, right? Oh.
That one was a little hard. All right. Let's see the receipt. Hard shots here from the Game Changer since JTM reeling into the corner, and oh, there's the chop.
Hollowing out the chest of the greatest.
JTM pushes him off, but the Game Changer just comes back even stronger. Clothesline. Irish lifts him to the corner. No, JTM turns things around, and Xtian Blake gets that knee up. No, gets caught. JTM delivers a spine buster, goes right into this cover. This could be it. Oh man, he was a millisecond away from pinning Xtian Blake.
Xtian Blake looked like he was going for that game over knee strike. JTM turned the tables with that spine buster. And it just kind of reminds you a little bit, you know, these guys have crossed paths before as tag teams, right? Disobey versus the Overboys. We know the history there. And now, one-on-one competition, it's just as strong as it's ever been. Careful JTM now. Fighting with his balance there.
There's a headbutt. And another one. That sends Xtian Blake crashing to the mat. And now JTM in prime position to deliver some serious damage.
What's he thinking here? And middle rope. Oh, a knee drop from the middle rope there.
Right to the chest.
Finds its target. And JTM crawling to the cover, shoots the half to beat the number one contender. No, a kick out at the last second.
Very, very close.
JTM a little bit surprised there, asking DJ Petrie if he's sure.
JTM's gonna have to stay on him. He can't let up. Every second that Xtian Blake is still breathing in this match is a second that he can deliver that knee.
Going back to that top rope, it looks like, but taking too much time. Xtian Blake does get back to his feet. He meets JTM there at the top. Here we go, Landon. Headbutt, and another from JTM.
Those headbutts really effective for JTM today, but this time Xtian Blake gets the knee all the way up there, and now JTM in dangerous territory. Xtian Blake's got him up in the fireman's carry. And oh!
Ushigoroshi to JTM, who is down and out center of the ring. Cover for Xtian Blake.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me!
I can't believe that.
The fight still in the heart of JTM. What a fight!
I mean, that's a pair of the closest kickouts I've seen, I think, in a long time.
JTM stepping up to the open challenge here at VHS.
What a battle.
And this is exactly what Xtian Blake wanted, I think.
Meanwhile, the heavyweight champion sitting at home, watching this whole thing, I'm sure.
Probably supporting the LSU Tigers, watching some baseball.
Yeah, right.
Here it comes.
Oh.
These hard strikes. Oh man, lightning quick from the game changer.
JTM answered the open challenge. It's 21.
Oh no, the hook kick catches Xtian Blake by surprise. But no, still life in the game changer. JTM scoops him up. Game changer lands on his feet. Xtian Blake shoves him off. And here we go. Gets the momentum. Sling blade. He's dialing it up.
Is he gonna hit it?
Game over for JTM.
Xtian Blake lays out the open challenge at VHS Wrestling. Takes on a very, very game JTM. But are we looking into the future? If Xtian Blake hits that knee at Destined Forever, we could be looking at the next Pro Wrestling 225 Heavyweight Champion.
I mean, what a fight. These two started out with a show of mutual respect. Xtian Blake appreciates JTM stepping up to this challenge and giving him absolutely everything he had.
Absolutely what it's about. Have no choice but to respect each other after that brawl, I tell you what.
No kidding. These two beat the tar out of each other.
JTM's gonna have his shot. He's gonna have his day in the sun, you better believe it. But you can trust that Xtian Blake can now turn all of his attention to July 26th in Denham Springs, Louisiana, as he takes on what will be the longest reigning Pro Wrestling 225 Heavyweight Champion of all time in Vladimir Koloff, one of the most anticipated rematches in the history of this company. Xtian Blake gets his hands on Vladimir Koloff finally at Destined Forever.
That's what it's all about right there, ladies and gentlemen. Is it Xtian Blake's destiny to be Pro Wrestling 225 Heavyweight Champion?
Xtian, great win tonight. But are you ready for your 225 championship
And
match
of course,
at
our
Destined
next
Forever?
show, Pro Wrestling 225, July 26th, Destined Forever in Denham Springs, Louisiana. You do not want to miss the show. Tickets on sale now. Where you will see the game